Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Venomize here, and today we're doing another story time, something I've learned this week or for the past week. I wanted to tell you guys about it. So recently, I've not been having a lot of school, so that means I have a lot more free time. And with this free time, I obviously gotta fill it up correctly. So what I've done, I've made a whole schedule, a whole strict routine, right? I wake up early, go to the gym, meditate, read, whatever, and then breakfast, do my work. Not particularly in that order. And especially I want to talk about the work that I do, or an issue that I have revolving around my work that I did for the past week, is that obviously I want to grow this entrepreneurship journey, right? I want to make progress to that. I have everything in order, right? Everything. So like my schedule, everything, routine, all that. The tasks that I'm doing, and I'm not doing garbage. I'm not gaming. As you guys already noticed, I'm not gaming. I'm not doing anything like that. I'm eating well. I'm doing everything right. And then when I sit down, my desk is clean, everything, my room is tidied up, all that. And then when I sit down to do the work, I just couldn't do it for some reason. I had like 2 full days where I was supposed to be doing work and I didn't do it. And that really got to me. It didn't really hurt me, but it really got to me. I was feeling feeling fraudulent. I was feeling like a fraud. I was feeling like I wasn't supposed to be here on this earth, on planet Earth, right? Because I had work to do and I just didn't do it. So imagine this, I was waking up early, doing everything right, and then sitting down, then distracting myself instead of doing actual work that I was supposed to be doing, right? I had a deadline, everything. So I had to move that deadline because I wasn't doing it, right? And then, the work is done. It's not done, right? I was just distracting myself. And then I had a walk with my parents in a cherry blossom park, which was very nice. It was very cool. Whoa. Yo, nature, get out of here, man. Oh, nature's attacking me. Get out. I had a walk in the park, which was good. It was nice, but I didn't feel good, right? Because I didn't do the work for that day, right? So imagine this. I woke up at 8 a.m. and then 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. I had to do the work, and I had until 5, let's say. So from 1 till 4, you can do the work, definitely. But I just didn't do it, right? And then 5 p.m. I had this thing, social thing where I was going to, right? So this time I was gonna walk with my parents in that park. So I went there, and then I had a good time. But in the back of my mind, I was like, damn, I didn't do the work today. I'm a fraud. I don't belong here. What am I doing? I'm not making sense. It really got to me, right? Just in my feelings, it really got to me. So I'm like, damn, next time, bro, I gotta do the work. And then the next day I didn't do the work either. I felt horrible, right? So then because work is not always fun, you just gotta do it, but you're like, yeah. And I'm still adjusting to this entrepreneurship thing, right? And it's easy to distract yourself while working on a laptop, right? And then it's also cope of saying oh, but I'm watching educational videos, blah blah blah. I'm only watching good content, right? I'm not watching garbage, which is true, but still, I can still watch that content. I can still watch educational content. It just doesn't have to be in my work hours, right? Duh. But right, feelings and emotions got in the way. I'm doing something else. Blah. Okay, garbage. So then what I did the next day, I was like, okay, f*** all these feelings and emotions. I'm just gonna do the work anyway, right? I don't feel like doing it. I'm gonna do the work anyway. And guess what? I felt so much better after doing 2 to 4 hours of just work. I had completed all my tasks. I felt great. I felt amazing. And then I also had something planned with someone, right? We do that. We have fun. It was like a fun social thing, whatever. Boom. It feels good because I start to make sense now. I make sense. I've done everything I've done everything for the day. I've done all my tasks. I've done everything. I start to make sense. I'm feeling good. I know what I'm doing here. I know my purpose. I know my goals and ambitions. Yeah, it's that easy. Maybe you have been struggling too with this issue, but maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just my unique experience of like if I don't do the work that I don't feel like I belong here. But I guess that's just how it works for me. I'm doing pretty well so far. Like I'm setting goals and I'm actually hitting them. So this was just like a big obstacle in the way that I have to, or maybe a minor, I don't know, maybe like it was just an obstacle in the way and I just had to overcome this, and it worked out in the end. So now it's not gonna happen again because first of all, I'm making this video, right, to set myself accountable. Second of all, well, yeah, that is maybe enough because I'm recording myself about an issue that I had. If I ever have the issue again, I just go back to the video and then be like, I just gotta do the work. Hey, see, I'm holding myself accountable. It's good. So let's try to find out the root of the problem, right? The origin of the source. Why do I have this issue, or why did I have had this issue? I think it's because all my life, and maybe yours too, you've been completely conditioned by the system, by school, by work, to have it whereas someone higher up than you, so a boss or anyone, is telling you to do the work. So someone is telling you, hey, you should go do this work, and then you go do it. And when that's been ingrained in your brain for your entire life, then when you are kind of like independently working, right? And there's no higher up or no boss to tell you, hey, you should do it, blah, blah, blah. Do the work, do this task right now. Guess what happens? You don't do it. Maybe you're cooler than me. Maybe you're like, man, what do you mean? I can get myself to do the work. That's great. But for me, it just took 2 days of like complete mistakes to realize it. Yeah, you have to be your own boss. You have to be your own authority. This is what I learned. This is what I figured out. Right? You have to do. You feel me? You have to do your own. You have to be your own boss and tell yourself like, hey, go do the work, and then after you can have fun. Or not even fun, but just then after you can just feel better. You feel like you're making sense. You feel fulfilled. Yeah, I think that is the story time. I will just continue grinding on my entrepreneurship journey. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep leveling up in real life. If you enjoyed this video, let me know by giving it a like. If you're new here, you can just subscribe to my channel. We're trying to hit this goal of 1,000 subscribers this year in 2023. We can level up together in real life. We can help each other in the comments down below. We can go through this journey together. I'll see you guys next time. And oh, one more thing. I have a website. It's called Venomize.net. It's the top link in the description down below, and it's in the top comment or pinned comment, whatever you call it. Yeah, click that. Check it out. Yeah. All right. Peace.